moral's been pretty low. You've been doing pretty well. I think your morals should only be low if you're just like negative and you know, like if you're just refusing to take advice or improve at all. Then I'll be like, yeah, your morals do seem low, but you seem to be improving. You probably won't feel you're improving because you're the one playing with yourself. Like, don't, you know, you're the one that like, you know, you're like playing every day, so you're like, you don't see it, but like the stuff that, you know, like I'm saying, like you guys are not doing some of this stuff that you're doing today, a couple days ago. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, you know, if you're dropping tower floors, that is to be expected as you're learning. As I say, like, whenever I actually go in the tower to practice something, I'm going to lose like 9 times more of the games I usually lose. Because you're trying to practice something. So as you are just like practicing yourself, like everything, the other player in like 4-7 probably he's got his offense down, you know, he's gonna DP every wake up. He's gonna hit you with the biggest damage possible, and you're probably gonna die to it because 1, you don't know the matchup, and 2, like you don't know how to beat that specific thing, and 3, you know, like you're learning your character. When you're losing to players, you know, in tower, you gotta realize some of these players are probably just playing to win. And you know, there's definitely a difference between playing to win and playing to improve. If you're playing to win, you are playing, you know, you're playing as cheap as possible. You're gonna do all the good shit, you know, even if it doesn't make sense, right? Because that's, you know, you're just gonna do it. That's why I always say, like, when in tower, I'm just like, you know what, this wasn't good that he did it, but he got super rewarded from it, and it's just like, you know what? Because they're trying to win as fast as possible. They're not really trying to think about what you're doing or what they're doing. But again, like when you're learning, it's a lot harder to stop that because 1, you don't know how to, or in my case, I'm not looking to stop that. I'm looking to practice what I'm trying to practice. So in your case, you're going to the tower and you're like, I'm going to practice what I want to practice. That guy already has his gameplay set. He's probably going to play like that till the end of time, you know? Like, we'll be like 1,000 years old playing Strive, and he's probably still playing the same way. And because it's it's effective, and like, you know, that's fine. But if you're looking to improve, you're gonna realize that you're gonna take a lot of losses before you take. Oh my God, why did I safe jump? Before you take any wins. And I'm talking about a lot of losses. I know it's like the cringe, like you gotta lose to improve thing, but it is like you will lose a lot before you ever like improve. Like even, yeah, whenever I go to tower, you'll see me like, oh, I'm gonna try doing this thing, and you'll see me lose a lot. I don't want to like brag. I've been like a top player or a higher player in a lot of games I've played, and it is always rough. It doesn't, like, you know, you're always gonna be at that point where like someone's beating you, and you're just like, I know he's not better than me, but I just can't beat him, or like, oh, if I just focused on beating him, I would probably win. And it's like, it's just never the right approach to have. It's just never the right approach to have, because, you know, what's the point of getting that one win? Like, you know, like, it's not good. At the end of the day, it doesn't do anything for you, and it doesn't do anything for him. So like, you might as well just keep in your mindset of I just wanna improve, so I'm gonna keep playing. I'm gonna have those ideas in my head of how do I get better, and the more you do that, the better, the faster you'll get better, honestly. Yeah, eventually your autopilot will be good enough because you've like taught yourself so much that like those bad players, you could just focus on beating them, and like your autopilot will take care of it. Like you know, when I said against Hispanic the Disco, not like Hispanic's bad. Hispanic is one of the best pop players in the server, right? But I know how to beat pop players that play like him. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me take a step back, and let me just beat him, because I don't want to get memed on, right? So I'm just like, let me take a step back, let me just beat him. So I just turned on my autopilot of how I usually beat Potemkins, and I just beat him. Like it was pretty easy after that, right? But you know, when I didn't do that, when I was trying to implement my stuff, I got perfected like twice basically. So yeah, it's just how you take it. Yeah, just keep your head up, play, learn. If you ever need help or stuck or something, or need advice on a game, just just let me know. I'm always down to just